Coach, this is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, running back Mark Ingram, fresh off a big performance a weekend ago, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns.
It's not.
I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, so the folks here, they are bundled up, but they're ready for football as you get a look at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Browns heading out, and the pressure squarely on the shoulders of number 6 in his second season now with the Browns. The number 1 overall pick in 2018, Baker Mayfield. Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Right off the bat, a chunk play into enemy territory.
And I don't care how you plan for it. I don't care what you see on tape where you think you can get that type of a play. That's still a great rush and a little bit of a surprise to break off a run like that this early in the game.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Throwing, Mayfield. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, but it'll be second and goal. Let's meet the offense. Greg Robinson. Very, very talented.
What a man to set your offensive line with. Greg Robinson can do it all. Tremendous athleticism, great strength, just coming into his own.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Mayfield with it once more. This will be caught at about the 5. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now third and goal. Now Mayfield on third and goal. Escaping the pressure right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Ravens have got it. He was looking for
really
Landry
playing the
that
game
time.
right now, bro?
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play.
Do I get mine again after?
Knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. Give him a couple on the catch. It's second and 8. So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
And that's why the fullback position was created. You just want a big, strong, powerful guy you can hand the ball to and pick up good yardage.
Jackson trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Third down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
What?
Man open left side is Brown. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
I had a birthmark.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Mayfield on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Points through the contact. 12 yards there on the first down.
That is how I died. I have another one.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in the loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Oh, there's so why don't you? Do you see over here?
Yes.
That's how I died.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
Here, so it's probably like a bullet or a samurai sword that just went.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's how you died, you know that, right? It was like
Second
a
and 10
strawberry
from the
on his freaking thigh, like this fucking big.
To throw,
Yeah, it's shaped like a fucking strawberry.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Out of season or something? Yeah. I don't fucking know.
Those are the kinds of plays like that that show you why he's
It
the number 3
disappeared.
man in the
He had
NFL
it
in
and
terms of
then
receiving yards.
See that?
The full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Mayfield completes it to Higgins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I didn't actually.
On 2nd and 9. Mayfield. Blitz coming and down he goes.
Tried.
Matt Judon. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Now Mayfield.
I don't know what it was.
That will be incomplete.
I said,
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder,
but,
you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking 1st down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a 1st down.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin him back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Jackson now down around his goal line. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. After 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So the previous play, a big help, is now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Baltimore was the most run-heavy team in the league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark Ingram. He goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now he figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield. Although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence. Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season.
And
this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Jackson from the shotgun. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They toss to Ingram. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson brought in left side by Snead. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
Hard to believe, but the regular season starting to draw to a close. We've got the final Sunday night game of the year coming up later tonight. Matt Nagy and the Bears hosting his mentor, Andy Reid, and the Kansas City Chiefs. That'll be a good one from Frigid Soldier Field. And then tomorrow night, the final Monday night game of the year, Packers and Vikings from Minneapolis. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, but it'll be 2nd down. Mayfield on play action. His throw incomplete. Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver. That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mayfield now. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
That's what I mean.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for Cleveland. 56 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And some room to work. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there's another first down run right there.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Seth DeVal, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to drop those types of plays because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough, they couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6.
Okay, then I get a fucking
Joseph on for the extra point.
Okay, well, I haven't taken fucking.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Okay, so that's a for you, not
6
for me.
plays.
No,
And it's
because
capped off by the Browns touchdown.
Gender, that's fine. Yes, so you can fucking die. I'm giving you full permission. And full permission to fucking die. Why? I want to see how it feels to go somewhere, go on.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
There's no compromise. You're going to be there.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Mitchell, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
That is caught at the 7. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 34. Working out of the gun, Mayfield toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
What is that? Huh?
Mayfield to throw it.
That's a flaw happening.
Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. David Njoku, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are going to take on to their advantage. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Ah, you need to press the roof on my mouth. What?
The brain freeze.
No. This isn't like...
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either.
I can't do that.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson, and the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
Okay.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be fielded at the 8. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
That is not fun.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
A first down throw from Mayfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Callaway, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
For a second, I was like, I'll get off.
Continue to put this one out of reach.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those can be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. No problem there on the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
Whoa.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Yeah.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are you doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Jackson on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly... And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8.
Okay, I'm overanalyzing
Good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct? But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses. Excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
Heading back out, Baker Mayfield as we call up our player spotlight. And it's been a good game for him to this point, Charles. They're winning on the scoreboard. They got to be feeling pretty good.
It's always fun for them.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear. Every time we have to leave the booth.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield, wide open receiver, complete. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
Yes, tattoo.
Now that was pretty. They executed their curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window, fired a bullet in there for the completion. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at the 34. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Mayfield looks to throw. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They run. Chubb. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is getting retired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Mayfield off the play fake. He's got it. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Antonio Callaway. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Had a bit of a lane there. Took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the 1st down carry. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Caught by Snead over the middle. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Well, Snead figures to be an important veteran presence for Lamar Jackson. 2 years ago, it was a disappointing 2017 for Snead. That was in New Orleans, but then had a bit of a bounce-back campaign a season ago. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Heading out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And it's a good news, bad news proposition for them. Mostly good news, and that's that they have punched a playoff spot. Bad news, if they want to make a Super Bowl for the moment at least, they'd have to do it out of the 6th and final spot.
Well, you know what I would do if I were leading up the coaching staff?
What's that?
I'd call everyone together and say, so what? We're in. That's all that matters. The only people who have to really worry about all this now are the logistical people. They have to get us on the road. The equipment guys have to get stuff there. All we have to do is band together as a team and go play a game.
Man, I like that. I'm juiced up. I'm motivated. Let's play.
Let's go.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. Jackson got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Taking it about the 36. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big run there by Johnson, 44 yards. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Sheldon Richardson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's going to go for a big play downfield, and that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Another incompletion. It's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Now it's Jackson. Ingram churning. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a 1st down. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now Chubb, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cleveland, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, the loss is number 8 for them on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Are you ready for some football? Ladies and gentlemen. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a mad in league. This team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but
it doesn't work with me.
Tell your mama and tell your daddy.
Can you read
I
that,
tell the
guys?
whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your
What's with
daddy.
you? You don't like stop? You filter through videos?
And I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all your sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden glue. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so
There's like heat coming off of here, babe. Hot. Really?
I hope nobody licked this.
It's how you say coffee in Italian. I got the tickets.
Okay, what's that?
Hey, we're gonna be late. Your makeup looks fine.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Gonna change?
No, you're fine.
I know TJ McDonald got cut, but this is my franchise, this is my team, I'm running the show. So, I'm not just going to make the trades that happen in real life from season
You
1.
had the one big course of,
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do
I
that.
don't know how to say that,
I
you
trade
should
Kenny Stills
avoid
for
having
and you
sex
trade
for
Jakeem
redacted
Grant,
treatment.
transitions to an every down running back. But Laramie Tunsil is not going anywhere. I would love to get picks, obviously, but I mean, this is a franchise caliber 26-year-old left tackle with star development. I mean, there's no shot of moving him. So, this is my franchise. I'm not going to do it. So I'm shooting for the playoffs. Now, Kenny Stills could be traded. It's just, what do we have outside? Preston Williams, obviously the beast. Devontae Parker, and then Steve Ishmael, Carlos Henderson, Ray McLeod. I mean, it dropped off substantially. So I don't really want to do anything there. I'm just trying to see, did I cover everything that's relevant? Some people wanted a lot of them to play Rush Anthony's defensive tackle or fourth grade. They're both playing. The only guy that's kind of the odd man out is Devon Gottschalk at the moment. Matthias Bowser is one of our best defensive players in season 1. I'm still trying to develop Charles Harris, so that is happening. Titus Devon, obviously, beats too. Corey Smith had a great season in season 1. I don't just want to replace him for a rookie, so we're going to work him in. We're going to work him in. To get more reps, so that's what happened there. Also, you know, we probably could just cut TJ McDonald. Only a penalty of $2 million. We got just use Sage and Cap if we do that. And so, Titus Devon's back at free safety. We got Anton Scott. We got definitely play more in that strong safety role as well. So, this is the team. This is what we got going on. I think it's a very, very solid team on the rise. Let's go ahead and finally hop in here to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers, both 1-0. Let's get after it. Alright, rain coming down here in Miami. We got the Color Rush 2016 out. This where these kind of weird, like, creamsicle orange kind of jerseys. Steelers are in their, like, alternate Color Rush, which is basically just the white away uniforms. I think the pants are a slightly different color. I'm not really sure what the huge difference is, if there is any. Also, it has been a while since I've played, man. So, we might be giving up 9 yards to Jalen Samuels a lot. Because my user is my main strength on defense. Also, a title update has come out since the last time you guys saw me play a game. So apparently zones play different now. A bunch of changes have been made. I have no idea. I haven't played Madden in probably at least 2 weeks. I think it's been more like 3 weeks. But I'm excited to get back in a Dolphins franchise. So 3rd and 7. Let's go ahead and shut it down. Let me make a play. Oh, they're going outside. Oh, make a big play. It was Vance McDonald who couldn't haul that one in. Big Ben fires incomplete. And now we get the football back. Jakeem Grant, I guess now our starting running back. Or definitely not our starting running back. He'll definitely split carries with Kenyon Drake. Kind of a running back by committee. Until we know what's happening with Kalen Balaj or Jakeem Grant. Kind of a nice
You did it a couple hours ago.
Not too bad. Alright, hopefully I'm not
And
bad.
she needs
I'm kind of a
it.
fan in the run, and you guys have seen that.
She needs it.
I don't know. It's not as fun for me to run the ball every
Right now?
play, and I do realize it's effective.
Nothing
But when I start
happened.
playing, and I'm not really just thinking about my game plan, I'm just playing and calling plays. I'm calling pass plays. And I'm going to try to make it a more balanced attack. I don't know, man. I'm definitely going to hot route Preston Williams, make him go closer to the first down marker. So if we throw in the ball, he's not short. And he actually is open. Loris Ross hits him sideline. We got a first down. It would make sense that our first completion goes to Preston Williams. Play action, they've been hard on it. Man, this is wide open. It's Anthony Chiquillo that comes in the backfield. And sacks Lawrence, the boss, Ross. We had it so long. I don't know why he's taking so long to throw the football. That's definitely a blitz off that side.
was homeless, sleep designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Who the cool, it wasn't you. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
If you talk to me, can you talk to me? That's ready?
Getting money since I was legit ever since I blew. Hey, I'm on my hey, back then they know I had it. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long. Now I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent my 10 on my fit. Ex slick then he with the back then you should find the zip. Blow out his back and then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these 4 pull out the milk. Suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. Hey, know how I
Not helping here. No, let me talk to you, dude. Yeah. You usually start it off though, so say something. That was more of an insult. That didn't even sound like, that just sounded like an insult. You're not right. Say it the way you usually say it. You're just like, you're a fucking slut. A little better.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in, so you feel it.
You did not. Just get it off me now.
I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any come see, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within. That stuff for real. I don't pretend. When the OG spilling out, I'm a prophet to them scholars. Got them chakras open. Got them fixing up they octaves. Now they truly focused in.
Okay. Come here. Meow.
Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. Brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing. The opposition ain't all that lane switching. This is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow.
Man, honestly, I'm just so incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show.
So perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just have to let you know.
I hate you. Daddy wants me to come. That's what Daddy wants me to do. That was the right answer. You got it wrong. So, I think you're demoted. I think you're Daddy. I think you're little Daddy. No, you're not even little Daddy. You're like, babe. You're little It's getting in my hair! Get it! Oh. Babe! Babe! Where's it? It's on me! Okay.
What's up? I spilled ice cream on her.
He's disgusting. He spilled ice cream all over my hair.
Are you sure?
Lord Jesus. Really? Yes, I'm positive. It's ice cream.
This is questions.
I hope we choke on that.
Well, you don't want 86 over off Philip Lindsay? Like $12 or what? I got my guys.
Me too. I hope you know that. I really do. Ow! God!
Who? Oh, he's gonna mock you guys.
Who's that?
Who's wide receiver?
No, who's talking?
Jeremy. That dude catches every jump ball for no reason. I have so many picks because I traded back like 8 times last year.
Oh my god! Just don't have to lie about it. Now do that. Now. So this is what you're gonna do all night? Huh? As soon as I'm done? Huh?
Alright.
Oh, come on. What time is it? So that'd be like 10 or something.
Yeah.
Who's in the chat?
Oh wait, I gotta go.
Your dad's not in here? Why not? He doesn't like it? Whoever just talks sounds like your dad. Jason sounds like your dad? Huh?
That was Jason.
Then he sounds like your dad. How sensitive is the mic? Okay, but I mean, like, how sensitive is it? Can I hear you talking now?
I don't think his draft class is very good.
People heard you.
Yeah.
That sucks because I got a ton of picks in this draft.
Wow. I think we'll get it. Can there be
In the whole draft, you think?
4, 5.
I'm trying to fix it.
1, 2, 4. I see 4 too. 6. I see 6-ish guys. A lot of them are linemen. 10. But like 41, for instance, he's a D tackle with B, B minus, B minus, but they gave him a first round grade. Like the scout. Yeah, he's a first round talent, but he sucks. So if he's a first round talent, that probably means the draft's not great.
Maybe.
No secret. This is working right.
Well, great that. Considering there's
I just need to get guys with development. Yeah, fortunately I think I'm good. Wait, actually let me grab safeties real quick. No. I really need a corner and outside linebackers, but I don't really see many in this draft of either of those. Either of you guys trade up for the top pick? I got 2. Oh, Brian Richardson? Yeah, he looks good. That's not the guy I'm going after either. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, and then we just got some draft picks. We're gonna get new guys, rookies. Yeah, no. What's up? I'm not gonna tell you. You have the first pick. I'm probably Courtney Whitfield. I was looking at that left end. Because I have 2 guys that I'm okay with, so as long as he doesn't take. He's probably really good. Wonder what his dad is.
The Seahawks are now on the clock.
77 hidden.
The Giants are now
Number 3 in the class. Who'd you want? Who'd you trade up for? Who's right here?
The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The 49ers are now on the clock.
That's the guy I wanted. That was my backup. I have the like 27.
The Vikings are now on the clock.
Oh, I thought he was going to be decent. That guy's terrible. I hope someone is left.
Are now on the clock.
I have like so many picks in this draft. I kind of want to take this running back. He looks amazing. Oh, wow. Nope, I'm taking this running back. 79. Oh, 92 speed. No, normal, but. 92 speed, 85 spin move, 95 agility. Pretty good. His carrying kind of sucks.
The Eagles are now on the clock.
Ha 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 ha! It's funny because he was on the shoulder. Jason already made that joke. Yes. He made it like 3 whole minutes ago.
The Vikings are now on the clock.
That's not funny.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
I think I won the next game with that a lot. The NFC Championship game.
Oh, I don't know if I have any of these guys like scouted. Wow, this draft's really bad. Oh, this guy skipped the combine. He told Roger Goodell to go F himself. That's cool. Yeah. 77 hidden corner. Let's go. I needed that so bad. He told Roger go. No, my cornerback's old and he's regressing, so I needed a new one. I told you I have like a ton of picks this draft. I traded one away for that other, because I traded back last year a ton. Let's see. This guy looks pretty good. 21. His combine sucks though. Ooh, 67. That might be an end. Yeah, I had like 2 first or 3 second round picks.
The Giants are now on the clock.
Well, that guy's not bad at least. So maybe the corners aren't as terrible as I thought.
So you do this, then you play a game? You just do this?
This guy, hopefully I get both of these guys.
So you can do that.